Good morning, everybody. Hello. 9 minutes till we start. Let's get the likes up, get the comments in, put the tickers in, and I'll see you in 9 minutes. Peace. Good morning, everybody. Hello. 5 minutes till we start. 5 minutes. See you all very soon. See you soon. Get the questions and tickets in, and also like up the stream. Like up the stream. Ooh, Totes, you have a thing next to your name. You're a top fan. I don't know what 25 XP is, but cool. Cool. Good morning, everyone. See you shortly. 2 minutes till we start, guys. 2 minutes. Remember, it looks like a new thing here. I've just had a look at it. YouTube fans. What is this? YouTube fans. Basically, right? Basically, let me have a look and see what it says. YouTube. What's it called? Top fans. Here we go. I'll read it out to you. So YouTube top fans is description. I'm trying to just read it out. I just had it up. Well, basically, it's a feature, a new feature on Livestream Leaderboard, helps creators identify and interact with the most engaged viewers. So the more you engage, the higher rank you are. So that encourages you to rank up. Looks like you get points and stuff, which looks cool. Don't know if you can win anything. Maybe we can do some giveaways or something, but I need to figure out how this thing works. Let me quickly change over my screen. Very nice. Wolf was amazing. Sadly, I was busy doing something else. I was away from my computer, so I didn't manage to grab this, but gave it here in the Discord at 272 when it reclaimed BWAP. Once it did, ran up. How much percent did it run up? So from 272, we can do a quick calculation. 33.33%. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Right, let me just get this live up for everybody so they can see it. We are live. Edit post. Live on YouTube. Very nice. Live trading on YouTube now. Join up. Right, there you go. We are now live. What up, what up, what up? Move this one to 395. Okay, good morning. What happened? What's up, Mohammed? Mohammed is asking for CYCU. What's happening with CYCU? Is it moving? Is it cooking? CYCU is not too sure what you see on this. It also would be great if for those who are putting out charts or tickers, sorry. So for example, Mohammed put CYCU. If you can give me a little bit of background as to why you want me to look at this, so it will help me give you even more information on what you can do with it and what you can look for entries and so on. Because if you just put a ticker, I'm assuming you are down $100 million and you have no stop loss, and that is not good. CYCU, there is absolutely nothing I see on it yet. I only like this above 5220. That might not be good for you, but that is what I see because above there is clean range. This may be reversing to the upside, but you have resistance here, 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 here. Too much resistance for me. When there's a lot of resistance like that, it is no good. What up, Totes? Good morning. What up? Good afternoon. Good evening. Yes, it is late afternoon here. It's 4:30 p.m. Hello, traders. Yeah, so that ranking thing is called top fans. Don't really know too much about it, but it says that YouTube's top fans feature or its new live stream leaderboard helps creators identify and interact with their most engaged viewers. As we know, Totes is the #1. Have a fantastic day. Good morning, Mario. What up, my friend? Greetings. Right, let's get some questions and tickets in. Let's go. Push the gas. OKLO. So this is actually looking okay from a larger time frame perspective. We have a couple things that are cooking with this. We have a nice little demand zone. Demand zone is where buyers step in. This is where a possible reversal may happen. So we can do something like this. We can use this whole large red candle. It's okay. It's very large demand zone. I don't really like something that's got such a big range like this. However, we can still just use it for this example. We have this possible falling wedge here. You've broken out of it like this, and then something like this. So this thing you can't go. You see how you cannot go through the candlestick. sorry, the candle body. You can go through the candle wick. It's okay. It's not technically, it's not correct. So you could have something like this on OKLO. So it does look like it's trying to reverse. Or you could do something like this where you have a downtrend like that. I prefer something like this. Then we can just focus on the next couple resistance levels. So we have the main one, which is here, right? 73.55. We have another one here at 64.78. Just put 64.80. And then we have another one here, this wick. I'm going to use this one, so it's just not so close to each other. It's going to be $60. So these are your next key levels on OKLO. Use this one, actually. We get more touches around here. 64.45. All right, so we have this possible breakout to the upside. Yeah, it looks pretty good. OKLO looking good. I like the setup. I like the setup. EOSE, what's happening with EOSE? EOSE, got this here. EOSE, we are in an uptrend. We have a possible ascending triangle. This is a bullish continuation pattern. This is the same pattern what you expect. Not the same pattern, it's the same continuation chart pattern as a bullish pennant. So we have EOSE, ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is bullish. You expect price to go up. If it doesn't, it's okay. You just have a stop loss. KULR, let's have a look. KULR entries are only above $7.35. If you want to enter below, feel free to do as you please, but I like it only above $7.35. We have here to here. This is KULR entries above $7.35. It's trying to push up, but yes, above $7.35. BMNR looks weird. So if it looks weird, then don't touch it. If you don't like the look of it, don't trade it. Have a level here. I'll look at SBET now, guys. Just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. I'm going through every one. If it runs already, it runs. It's not the end of the world. We will just have to wait. There's no rush. Not going anywhere. Maybe above 129.50 on this play. It's just ranging at the moment. Anything below is just ranging. No bullish trend or anything. So maybe above 129.50 looks good on BMNR. How many of this thing's $129? But yeah. BMNR major resistance at 129.50. BMNR? Yes, it is. VVOS. VVOS, what's happening with this? VVOS entries above 527. At the moment, zero volume, nothing on it. SBET trying to move up. Above 1502 looks good. The start of the gap fill looks good. But yeah, nothing at the moment. Maybe above 1502, or you could try above 1517. Yeah, 1517. You can try entries above there if you want to. Have a stop loss and a target if you enter above that. 1517. Shop. Some of the large caps coming in here. Guys, let's focus on the small caps. Small caps, small caps, small caps. So you have here, shop. Not my kind of play. I don't trade these stocks, to be honest. I'm not a large cap trader. I do not trade them. Possibly would wait for like 118, big level here. Close above 118 looks good for continuation. A lot of resistance around this 117, 118 level. How do I know that? Because every time it gets to this level, it rejects. Rejection, 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 rejection. Above 118 looks good. Major resistance at 118. GRYP. No one's talking about any of the top movers. Guys, all of these on the left hand side are literally all the top movers. Should be focusing on those. Would not be focusing on any of these plays people are talking about, if I'm honest. But I'm assuming 99% of you are all bag holding the trade setups that you are asking for, which is not a good sign at all. Or maybe there's something going on with them. Who knows? You have this here. This is in an ascending triangle, actually. 37. This is in an ascending triangle. This is a bullish chart pattern, which is good to see. 37 like this. There you go. As I mentioned with ascending triangle, this is a bullish continuation pattern. GRYP, ascending triangle. There you go. SOUN. Let's have a look at SOUN. Let me get more people in here. Everyone's hiding. A lot of people view the tweets and stuff, but they don't get in here. Don't know where they are. Hiding, hiding, hiding. We are live on YouTube. SOUN. Yeah, SOUN is looking exactly what I've predicted since 1040. Looks great. I'm in this long term. I've said it about every single live stream when we're on here. Love it, love it, love it. Looks great. 1265 is your next area of resistance. So maybe if it can go there, you should be good. So SOUN, perfection. So yeah, mentioned this on July 2nd when it was at $11. Sorry, when it was here. Yeah, $11, around here. SYTA. SYTA, is this back up now? Yeah, SYTA, I like this above 518. Entries are above 518. Below, nothing for me. I like this above 518. Yeah, 518 and above looks good for continuation to the upside. JD, another large cap. Is it? Yeah, JD is $32. JD, just simple to look at these ones. Downtrend, that's all I will tell you. Bearish, downtrend. You're looking for an entry above the downtrend. Where's that going to break? I have no idea. Just copy this chart. Downtrend break needed. So if it closes above the downtrend, this means this. So everybody understand this is a downtrend. It means it's bearish. Sellers in control mean high probability to go down. Therefore, you don't want to take a trade when all those things are pushing it to go down. What you're looking for is a candle body to close above. It can be here at 32.61. It can be down here at 32.20. It can be all the way down. Who knows where it's going to break? Maybe all the way down here at $31. I have no idea where it will break, but all I can tell you and help you with is that if it closes, a candle body closes above, then you can start to look for your entry. Which time frame, you may ask? You can choose. Up to you. I like to use the 5 minute. Some people like to use the 20 minute. Whatever you desire, my friend. DJT. This is Master Trump stock. So let's look at this together. The weekly, we are in a downtrend, right? We can see that. So we will do a top-down analysis. Downtrend, which is bearish. Daily, we are in a downtrend, which is bearish. The 4 hour, we are in a still in a downtrend, right? 1 hour, trying to push up. So what I would do is, now I would go to the 4 hour and I would look and see, okay, where is an area of resistance? Where is a level that we can look for to see if this can break to maybe push to the upside? However, in my opinion, this is not a good stock at all. Based on the history, it's got more of a pump and dump setup than anything else. So I personally, if I was to take something on this, need extra confirmation, which would be above $20 maybe. Psychological level, breaks the bearish trend, pushes to the upside, more confirmation that it will continue to go up. That is my opinion, and that's how I break down the analysis. Every other time frame is showing bearishness. This is still showing bearish trend. Wait for $20. However, yes, maybe you can say it has broken a resistance right here. Maybe there's a possible reversal happening, so on and so forth. Maybe it will do something like this. However, for me, I need more confirmation due to this style of trade setup. Circle. Circle, you have something like this. We have an area of resistance right here at 229. A lot of large caps coming in here, guys. I'm not too sure what's going on with these large caps. I don't trade them and I'm not interested on them at all. I do not trade these and I do not touch them at all. So I will be ignoring these large caps moving forward because this is not my expertise and it's not my style of trading. However, I have no issue giving technical analysis, but main focus is on the pre-market runners. Needs 229.35. So if there's any large caps, I will be avoiding them, unfortunately. Sorry. So something like Wolf is a good play to watch. Looks good. Pull back to VWAP yet? Yep, perfect. Pull back to VWAP. You can maybe use the 1 minute here for possible downtrend break. It's already broken it. This broken downtrend. Maybe you can look for entry above here, 344. I don't like to use the 1 minute. This is on the 1 minute, but it's up to you what you decide. So riskier entries above 344. Safe entries above the high, which is here, 364. Tesla, another one that I'm not interested in at all, but I'll do it because the majority of people ask about this one. Tesla is just in demand zone, possible reversal happening. Possible reversal of demand zone, simple. Demand zone is where buy step in and there's a probability it will go up. GPIS, nothing on GPIS, extremely bearish, leave this one alone. ASST, we have here a lot of wicks, a lot of resistance around this level. This is a very easy chart to trade. Close above 866, then it'll look good for entries and probably fill this wick at like $10. So I would focus on this here. We have this ASST looks good above 866. So what you can do is you can screenshot this, save this chart, wait for a close above 866, confirms a breakout, confirms a bullish trend, confirms that the buy is in control, confirms that there is a high probability to go up. No problem, Helmet, my friend. C-Tor. Right, guys, come on, let's get the questions and tickets in. C-Tor is what? In a downtrend. I'm going to go through this wick just to show you that is a downtrend. Where is the resistance level? I like to use the candle bodies, not the wicks, to draw my charts. So like this. There you go. Right, so maybe a close above 541 on C-Tor to look for entries. I always like to trade and buy above a resistance, then buy at support, because if it breaks resistance, shows that there is a high demand and there's a high probability to go up. At support, it's a little bit difficult, unless you got some other confluences there. C-Tor 541, perfect. Wolf, did Wolf already? RLYB? RLYB, not my kind of play. Maybe above this here, above the highs. This is the only thing I'd be interested in, above 8654. 8654. Give it a like. Listen to Alice. Give it a like. Give it a like. Give it a like. ASST popping. Yes. BBAI. BBAI is here at the moment. We are still in an ascending triangle. We are still trying to break out. Big resistance here at 785. So BBAI, major resistance at 785. Lays. I saw Lays, LASE or LAES? LAES, your entries are above $4.50. Right now, there is no reason to get in. Overall trend is too bearish for my liking. I think this is AI theme or quantum. Can't remember what it is, but it's one of those. 450. So I just want to mention one thing as well with my Twitter, right? I don't really get hate, and I don't even I don't even associate with people who comment stupid stuff on my posts. All I do is just block them. But just to reiterate, okay, on Twitter, just because I post something on Twitter, right? Let me just make this clear. Just because I post something on Twitter, it does not mean I'm in the stock. And if I'm honest, and I will tell you the truth, 99.9999999% of the time, I am not in any of those trades. If I enter any trade, the highest probability setup that I see worth entering, I will alert it in the Discord. When I alert it in the Discord, I give a stop loss, I give an entry, and I give a target. And I give a reasoning and explain why I've taken the trade. So the members who pay for the education, who pay for the alerts, and so on and so forth, can understand why I've taken the trade, right? That is what you pay for. The Twitter, I'm just sharing a chart setup that I might like and that I share most of the time on my Twitter are bullish setups. That means that I expect them to go up. Whether they go up or not, I'm not really too interested, to be honest. But what I like to do on Twitter is I like to give you and show you what bullish setups look like with the chart patterns you can see, with the technicals, so on and so forth. And then obviously I do the chart requests from people who ask and as that as well. But I will never tell you to buy. If you want to buy, you can buy. I always mention have a stop loss, have a target. I can only say it so many times. You should know that before even trading. It's a common sense thing, right? And also one thing I do on my Twitter is I give you an explanation of what you need to do. For example, Lays, I will tell you it needs to close above 450 or wait for the downtrend break or wait for it to reclaim VWAP or maybe break and close above a certain level. Those are all explanations. I'm not just telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell. I'm not telling you to do this and that, right? So if you want to understand why I'm taking the trades and which trades I'm actually entering myself in the Discord, you're more than welcome to join, all right? If not, you can learn on Twitter. That's fine. That's why I give the free education there. But most people do join the the Discord once they see on Twitter because they like to see my setups. They like my charting. They like that, so on and so forth, right? So that's just to clear a few things up. Isn't this week a little down compared to others? I mean, it's Monday. It's Monday. You can't say no. Monday, yesterday, pre-market was slow. Market was fine yesterday. Today, there's a lot of runners. I have a lot of players on my watch list. So no, I think market's fine, to be honest. Maybe the only delay is, or why there's a lack of volume is people might still be on holiday. It was a long weekend. People maybe only start today trading. I don't know. But yeah, for so far, nothing. No difference. PTHS, maybe entries above 31.75. See, so I'm giving you a clear example and explanation of what you need to do. Your entry is above 31.75. I'm not telling you to buy now. Why would you buy now? There is no reason to buy now. It's at a resistance, right? There's a high probability to go down because every time it gets to this level, it goes down. If it breaks above here, there's a high probability to go up because your next resistance level is up at 47. See, that's the difference that I share. I'm not telling you to buy. You do whatever you please, but I'm giving you education. Some people, or the haters that you can call it, they just think, oh, he's spamming tickers, da-da-da-da-da. I don't care what they say and I don't care what they think because in my opinion, I feel like I'm giving you education, whether you believe it or not and you don't understand it. The people who hate on it are stupid and actually dumb because they just think because I'm posting tickers, it means I'm in the chart or means buy and this and that. But if they use their brain, their little tiny brain, they can understand that I'm explaining what you need to do in order to enter the trade. So if I share a chart that's a falling wedge, people who don't have a brain, these dumbasses, they don't understand that that's a bullish reversal pattern, meaning it's expected to break out. But you guys, the very smart followers, understand what a bullish falling wedge is. And if you don't, you can write under my post, I can explain it to you and so on, right? That's it. Then if you want to understand how to trade the falling wedge, where to enter it, what you need to do when you see a falling wedge, that is all in the Discord. That is what you pay for, right? So that is the difference. Hope that is a little bit clear. If anybody cares, thanks for your effort. No problem, my friend. How's SONN doing? SONN. I like this play. I'm going to watch it above 663 today. That's all I care about. I am only interested in this above 663. So that means if it gets above 663, I will then go to a smaller time frame and then I will watch and look for my entries. That's it. Doesn't mean buy now. It doesn't mean full port. It doesn't mean go take out loan. It doesn't mean put a target on this and that and that. I like it when it gets above 663 because it breaks the high of yesterday. It shows there's a high probability to go up and then there's a probability that we can make money. That's it. Simple, easy, quick. Not because Jack told me, not because there's some guy on Twitter said something, not because a Discord said buy, none of that bullshit, right? It's understanding properly what's going on. This play, I probably won't trade if I'm honest, since it is $11. I don't like to trade stocks over $10. It's just a personal thing. It's my own decision to do that. It's not because I don't like it. But yeah, NDRA, you can try impulse entries above 11.12. VIOT, let me have a look. I saw that one reversing, then I removed it. VIOT 335, 345. Yes, perfect. No, here 326, 325 to 335. Is that what you said? No, 325 to 335. Here's your demand zone here. Big. See this? QUBT. 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 Let me just check this one out quickly. 1 second. I don't know why people DM me. Guys, I don't read my Twitter DMs, I'll be honest with you. I get too many stupid requests on there, so I just ignore it. QUBT, go to the 4-hour time frame. This is the time frame I like to use because it allows me to identify the trend. And then from there, you can look for possible entries on a smaller time frame. So you have 2174 is a big level here. And then your next level was 25. There you go. This looks good. Possible bull flag. Is a bull flag coming? Maybe. Yeah, possible bull flag setting up. A bull flag is another bullish continuation pattern. You can go onto YouTube, ChatGPT, Google, whatever you desire to look for what this is. So we have QUBT bull flag. GRYP, I went over this one earlier. Ascending triangle expected to break out, have a stop loss, have a target. DVS, not too sure what you see on DVS, maybe above here. Right now there's no real volume for me to be taking a trade like this. It didn't do anything yesterday and it's down 1% today. So that's what I see. Maybe there's volume or news coming in the next couple seconds or minutes or hour, I don't know. Entries above $4. $4 is the level to watch here. SONN, went over this already. Entries above 663 is where I like it. NDRA, you can try impulse entries above the high, which is 11.12. Yeah. You can try here as well if you want to. Personally, I would just wait for 11.12. PSTV. Yeah, PSTV is right here. Breaks this high here. Let's look. So you have a crazy wick fill here, which is good. I like to see wick fills. It doesn't mean that it's going to run all the way to here. That's not what it means. All right. What I personally would look for is a 5-minute candle to close above 0.5. Why 0.5? Because it's a big psychological level. Big psychological levels are big areas of resistance or support, meaning they do respect them a lot. So that means if this breaks above a 0.5, which is a psychological level, there is a high probability it will continue to go up. And I would wait for that. PSTV, wait for close above 0.5. So you can understand there right now, right? I'm explaining to you, I'm saying wait for a close above 0.5 because it's a psychological level. When it closes above there is a high probability to go up. When it closes above there, you can have your stop loss, have your target, so on and so forth. Easy, easy, easy. That's the best part of being Discord. That's right, my friend. Let's go. BSLK. What's BSLK doing? BSLK is not doing too much. Yeah, BSLK, nothing. Strong downtrend, bearish. At the moment, no sign of reversal. I would leave this one alone. PSTV not with the great news, but rising. Yeah, I don't care about news, to be honest. I never ever look at the news. The news gives me the volume. The volume gives me entries based off for technicals. BBA is trying to break out. We'll see if we can actually run today. Didn't really do much yesterday, did it? Tried to run. Thing's glitching. Yeah, BBI didn't do anything. It was literally traded even yesterday. Mullen, be careful of this one. I tried to run yesterday. Look at the overall chart. Bearish, 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 bearish. Every time frame is showing that it's going down. So in my opinion, ignore it. ONCY, what's happening here? ONCY, absolutely no volume. Yes, it's very bullish. Yes, it's in a strong uptrend. For me, I don't like to trade something like this because there is no volume. I need to trade with volume so I can trade based on technicals. Your levels are here. You can have 110 and then 135. So 110 is a level and then 135. This is based on larger time frame setup. This is ONCY key levels. Obviously, it does need a pullback. I don't like to buy something at the highest point it's been. Thank you. No problem, my friend. Good morning. GNS, 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 GNS. GNS, and I will say it, and I will say it again, and I'll keep saying it until people hear me very clearly. You are only entering above $1.50, $1.50. If it breaks above 150, you can take the trade. If it doesn't break above 150, you cannot take the trade. Okay? Cool. Got it. Nice. Don't know why it's below 150, but nude. BTBT, PSTV, whatever that one, HSDT, after reverse split. HSDT, nothing on this. Extremely bearish, no sign of reversal. LRHC. LRHC is not my kind of setup. I see it's trying to move up, yes, but maybe above here. 1288. Personally would focus on something that's in an uptrend. But yeah, that's what I have. So we'll go through the watch list now. We can see VIOT above 366 is good. Wolf is probably the top watch. SQNS, we need this above VWAP. SYTA doesn't have much volume here. Above 518 is what I watch for. PROK looks good. 150 is a big level on this. BTBT. BTBT 419. NDRA. NDRA is looking okay. It's looking probably like the best setup, to be honest, but it is like $10. BSLK bearish. OCC bearish. BSGM coming down. Just delete this one. PSTV is looking no good right now, and ZVSA not interested. So we'll delete that. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head into Discord now. If you want to join, feel free to join. You can join right here. The link is here. Live trading will start very shortly. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace, guys. Thank you for joining.